All right, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Guys on DJ, aka God and Wax, bringing you another video. So this time, I want to talk about something that's not necessarily a piece of DJ gear or DJ software or music gear or music production software. It's kind of related to something that people who are into those things might be able to utilize. But to give you a little bit of a backstory, so basically, my wife has been into planning for a while, and what planning is it's kind of like a arts and crafts type of a thing, where you take a planner, like a personal planner, or a daily planner that you might use, and you decorate it with stickers, washi tape, stamps, ink stamps, different things like that. And it's a whole big industry surrounding it. People make a lot of money, and there's companies and corporations that work in that space. But one of the planners that she got me turned on to was the Hobonichi Techo Cousin, which is this planner right here. And as you can see, it's a pretty nice, good sized planner. These planners usually are a little bit higher quality than the planners you might find like at Dollar Tree or Walmart or Target or someplace like that. Basically, they have in them what's called Tomoe River paper, which is made by the Tomoe Company, Tomoe River Company, or something like that, I think it's called. But it's a type of paper that's made in Japan, and it's really good quality paper. It feels really good to write on. And for writing, I definitely recommend kind of a segue here, or a little plug for something that I'm not getting any money from, but tool pens. So basically, when I was working at a certain job I had, a coworker gave me a tool pen to use, and it worked really well, and I liked it a lot. And I only write with tool pens moving forward. These pens are really nice quality. They don't cost that much money. You can find them on Amazon or like at Office Depot, I think it is. But they work really well. They come in ballpoint and gel flavors, or options. And the ballpoint variety works really well with the Tomoe River paper. And then the gel pen, you wouldn't want to use a gel pen on this type of paper, the Tomoe River paper, because it'll smudge and smear when you close the book, or when you touch the paper, excuse me, to another piece of paper. But other than that, the ballpoint is top for this type of paper. But yeah, tool pens definitely dope. Anyway, back to the Hobonichi. The Hobonichi is a dope planner. I like it a lot. So basically, you have three different sections. You have the first section is the monthly section. So the entire month, each month is spread out across two pieces of paper, so left and right. And then the next section is the weekly section, where the entire week of each month is spread out across the two pages. So from whatever it is, Sunday to Monday, or Monday to Sunday, whatever you might call it, is spread out across the entire two pages. And then the next section is called the daily section, and each day of each month of the entire year is set out on a separate page where you can write on it all by itself. So like today's the Tuesday the 17th. That has its own dedicated page. You can write on it from top to bottom, and that's it for that. Basically with that, I usually use the monthly section for like birthdays, holidays, doctor's appointments that I have coming up, things like that. Any big events, or like singular events in the month or during the year, I'll write it down in the monthly section. And then the weekly section, I might write down like the frequency I took some medication, or maybe what I ate that day, that sort of thing, or if a package delivered, something like that, that sort of thing, I might write down in the weekly section. And then for the daily section, I kind of use it as a journal. So basically, each day, if I can remember to, if I have the energy to, I write down how I'm feeling that day, what time I woke up, what I ate that day, what I want to do with my beats, what I want to do with my DJing, what I want to practice, things like that. I'll put that on the daily section. It's kind of like a journal entry for each day. And then that's how I rock with the Hobonichi. It's definitely a dope planner. I like it a lot. I really want to get next year's as well. I would like to get another one for my work as well. This is my personal one for my personal stuff and personal information. But my wife did buy me another planner. I forget the name of it, but it's not quite as high quality as this Hobonichi, but it's still a nice planner, and I want to use it. I'm going to use it for work. where I write down like each hour what I do, each task I do each day, just so I have it for recording, for record keeping purposes. What I'm spending my time doing at work, in case my supervisor ever asks me, what are you not doing this, or what are you doing? Like, no, I'm working. Like, this is what I did from this time to this time. This is what I did from this time to this time, and so on and so on. So they didn't ask me to do that. It's just something I want to do, just to keep it, and maybe I can look back on it and say, man, look, I did this at this time or whatever. You can always hold on to these things for years to come, and look back on what the year 2024 was like for you, as far as what you had going on and things like that. Especially the journal entry parts. It's pretty cool to look back on sometimes. But yeah, I definitely recommend the Hobonichi. So basically, what would be the use case for this for somebody that would be watching one of my videos? If you're a DJ, you could write down your wedding events that you have coming up. You could write down, you know, uh, what scratches you want to practice, when a piece of gear is dropping or coming out and releasing, that sort of thing. Same thing with music producers. You could write down like, or somebody who's in a music production. What what you want to do in your next beat, an idea you have for your beat, when a piece of gear is dropping, when a piece of software is dropping, a meeting you might have with an artist or a label, that sort of thing, or a record distributor or whatever the case may be. When your subscriptions charge, that sort of thing, like your Splice and your TrackLib and that sort of stuff. So, yeah, this thing is pretty good. I like it a lot. I highly recommend it. It's definitely good for organizing your life a little bit better. I know a lot of things are digital nowadays, but it's always good to be able to write things down and look at it and have it tangibly in your hand, and look at it and write it down and things like that. So the Hobonichi Techo Cousin is definitely a dope planner. I highly recommend it, like I said, and I will leave a link in the description for the Amazon link where you can buy it at, so you can check it out and see what is cracking with it. But that's it for the video. Have a good one. Peace out.